on China and the southern border. More than 20,000 Chinese migrants have illegally crossed the southern border in 2024, and the vast majority, according to the National Border Patrol Council president, have been single men of military age. What kind of national security issue is this, given China's hacking of U.S. infrastructure, the spying that they do, and the other aggressions?
So look, we take that very seriously, what's happening at the border. Everybody, we try to make sure that, you know, as it relates to unlawful crossings, we certainly do everything that we can to make sure that we deal with that in a real way. And so this is why, to your question, this is why it was really important to get the border security negotiation done. We understand there's a challenge at the border. We understand we need to do more. We understand that there's an immigration system that has been broken for decades. We had a bipartisan agreement. We wanted Congress in the House to pass that, to move that forward, and they didn't. And they didn't.
Tomorrow marks 1 year since the president's last physical, so can you give us any type of sense of timing for when the next physical will be?
It will happen. I don't have a timeline for you. It will happen.
End of month?
I don't have a timeline. It will happen, and like we have done in the last 2 years, it will be transparent. We will have a memo for all of you. I just don't have anything for you at this time. It will happen.
And last year, you gave us about a 2 weeks notice. On February 1st, you told us it would be February 16th. So should we anticipate that you're going to give us that amount?
I will double check with the team on this. I don't have a timeline for you at this time, so just don't want to get ahead of what's going on.
Your statement just now seemed to push back on Turner's call for the administration to declassify this information, the fact that he made that desire public. But the Intelligence Committee put out a notice about an hour ago that the language was pre-approved by the Biden administration. So are you saying that the language that he put out in his statement on social media was outside of what ODNI approved?
What I'm going to tell you, Jacqui, is that we would eventually get to a point where we would downgrade and declassify. So we were already on the sort of the arc of that process when yesterday this information regrettably found its way into the public domain in advance of our ability to do this according to process.
Regrettably, though, if the administration had been working with the committee to approve language that would make all of this known to all members of Congress.
If there's a presumption here that somehow the administration gave a green light for this information to get public yesterday, that is false. Not that time for us to go into any more detail to this.
Yesterday, officials pushed back on the characterization that allies and partners had not been informed and said that they had been informed. When did that happen?
We are in the process, again, which is why we're not going to be downgrading everything here today. We are in the process of consulting with allies and partners. We are in the process of engaging with Russia about this.